What's up, kiddos? Jason Lanier here. I am coming to you live from Croatia. I'm here in Zagreb. I'm very excited to be with you guys here today. I'm just going to let you guys know ahead of time that I am not able to, if I can answer questions, great. I want to be able to answer questions. That's why I did this. What's up, Liz? But I don't have my computer. I'm doing this on my phone. We don't have a we don't have an adapter for power. And me and my what's up, Nadeem? I've been trolling the streets. Can you have a composition video? What's up, guys? How's the leg? I'll post a video. It's Frank and Fedora, but I'm getting better slowly but surely. But I've been trolling the streets like a you know what. I finally see what's up, and the wife is asleep over there, and so I'm bored, and I want to talk to you guys. I don't have an adapter for my stuff, and so I can't play with any gear. I can't do anything. So I have an external battery hooked up to my phone here, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna answer your questions as best as I can. What's up, Vass? What's up, baby? So I'm gonna answer your questions as best as I can, guys. What's up, Salvatore? Steve, are you real? Did I steal a Sony? No, I wish. Take care to Meteor and capture it. I will. What's up, Sandy? What's up, girl? What's up, Darren? How you doing, bud? All right, so Slovenia, will you come to Luzhnahas too? I don't think so. I can't pronounce it. Hello from Wyoming. What's up, Bill? You're an alien? Yes, I am. Do you think there'll be a new model for Sony 6000 series? Yes, I do. You're a trooper with that leg. Thank you, man. What's going on with the A7 III? It'll come out, guys. You guys complain when they come out too fast. Now you're complaining when they don't come out fast enough. Oh, gosh. So just understand, I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. There's absolutely no way I'm going to keep up with the flood of questions. I love that they're coming in. But wake up your wife. No, I'd prefer to keep my life. When you come to North Carolina, aren't we coming there next month? We miss you from... Good grief, these are fast. Love your rings, pretty cool. Thank you. What's up? Who really brings out the photograph? The photograph or the model? The photographer. The model brings out her part, which is or his part, which is incredibly important. But the photographer is ultimately responsible for the way a shot turns out, and if it doesn't turn out well, the responsibility falls on the photographer. Like if I screw up a shot with Maddie, or when I used to shoot Brenda or Kristen or Allie or Jade or anybody, if the shot doesn't turn out, ultimately it's on me. Buddy, you need to come to Wells. I've been there, man. I love Wells. I shot a wedding out there. I want to see you shoot with a Fuji X-T2. First thoughts. Do you not understand I'm a Sony artisan of imagery? I'm not going to shoot with a Fuji, my friend. What's up, Eric? How do you recruit your models? Usually online. Usually I'm walking the streets and they feel sorry for me and say, hey, you look like a photographer who needs a good model because you're looking sad. Just curious, bought an A6000. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try, guys. So if there's questions out there that I'm not answering, I'm not dodging anything. These are coming in so fast. So a couple announcements. Speaking about it, because you guys, somebody just wrote it and I'm trying to read these. How do you become a Sony artisan? They ask. You cannot apply. Just you guys, there's a little bit of misunderstanding out there. As it's currently constructed, there's a Sony Alpha Collective, and then there's a Sony Artisan Program. The Sony Artisan Program is something that you have to be invited to do. You cannot apply to it. You cannot appeal to anybody. Sony has to recognize that you're in their, how they've described it, a leader in the industry who's an influencer who has long-standing reputation and work, and that's how you and then they reach out to you. There's no phone number. It's like a Wizard of Oz. They just reach out to you. That's how it would work for a Canon Explorer of Light, or for a like a Nikon Ambassador. For Alpha Collective, you apply to that, guys. For Alpha Collective, this is the way it was currently constructed. If something's changed over the last little bit, but this is the way it was rolled out. For the Sony Alpha Collective, it's something you apply to do. And so they're looking for people with larger social media followings to help spread the message and the good word about Sony cameras. So there is definitely a difference between the two. Lots of people ask me that question, so I thought I might just answer it for you guys. Oh, okay. So we're about to hit 200,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. Thank you. We're about to hit 200,000 subscribers, and I want to hold a free party with you guys. So what we're looking to do is to do a Fedora Nation party down in Southern California at the end of this month. And we're probably going to go down to like the beach. I think like if we all went down to the beach, and I know all of you from around the world can't join. I wish you could. Thanks for liking the YouTube videos. You're welcome. Tú eres el mejor, lo sabes. I didn't read the last part. Thank you. We want to do a big party for you guys. So it's a big moment for me because it's 200,000 followers. Plus, I'm at 202 pounds, guys. I'm at 202 pounds. That's the lowest I've weighed. Can you tell? And so I am very excited because by the time this party hits, I'm going to be less than 200. I promise it. Oh, we could live stream it. That'd be cool. Anyway, and I've reached out to Rhodolite. Maybe we could do a contest for you guys in Fedora Nation to win a Neo 2. So that'd be awesome, right? I'm getting impatient waiting for my Neo 2. Nobody in the world has them but me. You look great. Well, thank you. It's very kind of you. Good grief. I'll trade you images for airfare. Well, that's very kind of you. Down to 200 pounds from lifting all those GM lenses. That's right. I was, guys, you may not know this, but I was 290 pounds. 290 mother freaking pounds. And I could barely squeeze myself onto a helicopter when I went to Alaska because 300 pounds is the weight limit. Your A9 fell off a skyscraper? That sucks, man. You inspired me to lose weight. Well, thank you, guys. Missing you, boo. What's up, Anthony? You look awesome. Well, thank you, Via. Oh, by the way, at the end of this month, so the 27th and 28th, we're doing events at Sammy's Cameras, guys. So it's Sammy's Camera. I'll be there the 27th and 28th. You guys need to look at that. 27th, I think it's in Los Angeles, and the 28th is in Pasadena. And then we're going to do photo walks every night. So big time stuff coming for LA. And then the 29th, which is Saturday, or Friday, I believe, we're going to hold a huge Fedora Nation party. Maybe go down to Huntington Beach and stuff. That'd be a blast. How'd you lose weight? Eating less and exercising. In fact, you guys keep asking about my leg, which I super appreciate. But I could not... it sucks. I can't exercise as much now with my stupid leg. Dude, what did you do with your damn A9? The guy who keeps dropping it off a skyscraper. So tonight I was trying to find an adapter, and hi scumbag. Well, thank you, David. David is one of my friends, so he's just being a little troll there. Do you notice a significant power decrease when you use, not significant, but every LED light has its strongest light output at a certain color, and that is, that's the case with the Neo 2. It's about 4100 with the Neo 2. The hat, man, your signature. Thank you. I can't find the wind tunnel video for the Neo 2. It's because it hasn't been put out yet. It will. All the usual suspects in the house. What's up, Spadito? Don't do that again, Jason. Thank you. So my leg is getting better. You may see it. I don't know what footage they're going to leave in from the wind tunnel video, but it was pretty sore. It was pretty sore. What's up, Jason? What's up, Topper Chalker Poker? Did you ever get the number of cells for the PowerX promo? The number of cells? You guys bought like $30,000 of batteries. It's nuts. Can you be my mentor? Sure. Are the Neo 2 coming out in October? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Do you like the RX-10 Mark IV? I haven't played with it, but it looks cool. I was standing under a skyscraper and my A9 fell on my head. What should I do? Keep it. Love the party idea. Thanks for responding to my message about this. Oh, cool. You're welcome, man. Hello from South Texas. What's up? LOLOLO. I just found your work in the last few months. Love your stuff. Thank you. Somebody said they've been following me since 40,000 subscribers. Thank you. Where's the beautiful Maddie? Maddie is taking some time off to recuperate from traveling with me. because it's a lot to travel with me. Trust me, that girl has put up with a lot. What's the biggest difference between the Lionheart batteries and the PowerX Pro batteries? Nothing. It's just that the Lionheart batteries are branded for Rhodolite, and they're gonna come in. Do you shoot anything except models in distressed locations? Dude, have you seen my website? NFL, weddings. I mean, it's pretty nuts what I shoot. Good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if you can see how fast. Sir, eat my ASS. Okay, sure, why not? Have you... I can't read all these. More fell off a skyscraper. Sir, listen to me. Eat my... Okay, you got it. Just for you. I'm going to eat it. Just for you. Hospital fell... Okay. When shooting portraits in low light settings, is it better... Will you be doing more workshops with Maddie? Yes. Will you ever do a review on the D850 versus Sony? No, because like to what I always keep true to my word, I do not talk about gear. Read my name, Metas Abbas Manel. I don't talk about gear that I don't use. I think it's disingenuous. Who the hell are you even? Well, you're on here. It become very beautiful shots when you hurt yourself. Well, thank you. How about traveling with your gear do's and don'ts? Travel as light as you possibly can. Travel as light as you possibly can. Charge up your gear before you go. When's the next wedding workshop? Germany next year. Santa Maria. Oh my gosh. Why are the trolls coming out? Because they love me. They love me. You're the best photographer ever. Well, thank you. Wow. Don't shoot. Okay. Don't fly Aeroflot. That's true. What's your opinion on Nikon D850? I don't have one. I haven't used it. You're looking so good. Thank you, man. When are you coming to New Zealand? I want to get down there. Hopefully next year. You're amazing. Thank you. Cheap older lenses, cheap lights for run and gun. Dude, oh my gosh. When you come to Chicago next month, I'm going to be in Chicago doing a commercial shoot. When you go into Hungary, I'll go with you. Well, thank you. Good looking model and an okay photographer will still come out. No, they won't. Good luck. Good luck with that. If you guys think the photographer is not the most important piece or not at least as important as a model, you are smoking something good. You guys seen how many pretty girls there are out there who have bad shots of them? Enough said. Are you coming to Slovakia? Sure, why not? Are you skipping the A7 III since you have an A9? I don't know, guys. I don't know the specs on it. Can you meet me in Chicago? Can you meet you in Chicago? I'll meet myself, sure. Always smoking the good, yep. In Italy, don't come. I was in Venice just earlier this year, brother. Rather than shooting a single model with... okay, wow, I'm trying, guys. Why are all the good photographers shooting beautiful women? Why do you think? Why do you think? Guys, I could get 10 times the views that I get. Do you guys, and I'm being serious about this. I could get 10 times the amount of views and likes and followers if I shot naked women. I could. That is a reality. That's a reality. Stone cold dead reality. Trade secrets. Thoughts on the Nikon 85 f2? I haven't used it. Lens calibration. I don't do it. Oh my gosh. Someone said something about emails. Jason@jailpros.com. Would you recommend the MC11 over the Metabones? Yeah, I would. Maybe I should get an A9 so I can take off 20 pounds thinking about the price. There you go. You can shoot me naked. No, that would make me lose subscribers, David. Alberta, Canada needs you. Matt Granger already does that. Cheapest flights for getting started. Oh, lights for getting started? I don't know. Depends on what your needs are. How to become your model? Send me an email at jason@jailpros.com. We're always looking for models. Somebody asked about the Irene Rudnick video. I'm working on that, guys, as we speak, as well as I'm working on the Bollywood event that I did, but I have no charge in my computer, which is why I'm bummed I don't have an adapter right now. I want learn your work, the best photo, who for come to Italy for 2 days. We're gonna come back to Italy. I actually want to do Venice again. It was amazing. Headache yet? Love, thank you. Yes, I do. Do you think the live chat was a good idea? Absolutely. Shall I become your assistant? I don't like the angle photographer. Bro, the Rhodolite Neo 2. Solution, do you know how to get HSS to work? Yeah, guys, it fires an HSS straight out of the box. Any plans to do workshops in Ireland? We were just in Ireland last week. That's nuts. But yeah, we're going to do one over there. Mate, did you stop using Godox? No, I didn't. I think Godox is Flashpoint. But Godox is a great option. It's a great option for a very great light that is a lot cheaper alternative to stuff like Profoto and stuff out there. And so it's a great option. It's just not the only option. And it's just keep a couple things in mind. You know, when I take out that Flashpoint Explorer, and did I stop using Nikon? Yes, that's 3.5 years ago, buddy. But the Flashpoint Explorer, you're talking, it's a big setup. It's not the end of the world. It's totally doable in certain scenarios, but I'm always, guys, if you have followed my work, if you've gone to my workshops, I always talk about using the least amount of gear to get the job done. That is, I have been so consistent on that. And you're going to see me to be consistent on that. It's why I switched from Nikon to Sony. It's why I use Rotolite. It's why I went with Flashpoint and the Godox system, because it was it was a cheaper alternative that provided great results. And I'll still stand by that. I'm not backtracking on that. Ken bought a Nikon D850. Congratulations to Ken. I could care less. But on the but for the Godox, yeah, I mean, I think it's a great system. I just don't need that big of a setup unless I'm trying to overpower the sun. So when I'm trying to overpower the sun, it's going to be Godox. Hi Jason, what's up, Brian? What strobes came to your door? They were I got 3 Godox. Just so you guys know, Godox sent me 3 strobes. They want me to try out their newest stuff. There was no note, just gear. So there you go. Nick Hawk from Alaska, what's up, bud? Jason, what's the best camera for a beginner? I'd get an A6000. What part of North Carolina? Charlotte? I'm trying, guys. Jason, going to be on your website? Yes, we're going to release the stuff for the Sammy's events on the website, yes. Do you have a travel blog schedule of your travels on your website? No, I'm trying to find somebody to help me with that. I actually have tried to hire people, and I'm not even home enough to train them. It's insane, guys. It's a great insane, but it's insane. What's the most important thing in a photograph? Lighting. Miami workshop when? We're coming back to Miami, we are. I've had a few misfires with the Flashpoint. Have you? Yes, you will have some. Or it just doesn't fire. And guys, I'm not just making this stuff up. I mean, there are times when I'm firing a Flashpoint when you are overpowering the sun. You're shooting at 1:1, and you're talking about this. The flash takes 2 or 3 seconds to recycle. So you got to look at it. When I make my statements like I only use some light a certain amount of time versus other lights, it's because of stuff like that. Just keep that in mind, guys. Teach video edits. I don't use Premiere Pro, brother. I use Final Cut. Somebody said he bought 3 Neo ones. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Is it hard to bounce flash because of high shutter speeds? No. No, I wouldn't say it's hard to bounce flash. Your flash, you guys, you're going to get your modifier as close to them as possible. In fact, if you guys didn't see the thumbnail that I posted, what I did is I'll show you guys right here. I jimmy rigged the, I'll show you guys what this. I jimmy rigged the, I got an old modifier. You see there, it's an old modifier from Interfit when I used to shoot with Interfit. And I put the Neo 2 inside of there. So this whole room is completely dark. There's no other lights on. That's Zagreb out there. You guys want to see it? We're in a really cool place. There's the church. Big cathedral out there. But if I turn the Neo 2 off, it's amazing. You guys will see just how dark it gets. It's pretty nuts. So, anyways, let me take you guys back here. Just to give you guys an idea on the lighting. Okay. Have you ever photographed a supermodel? Yeah. All the models I shoot are supermodels, baby. Can you shoot my wedding? I'd love to. When you started, who was your inspiration? I loved Jerry Gionis, and I still do. I think he's a great photographer, and I think he's been a very good ambassador for photography, so I look up to him. Are you hiring? I don't know. I need to work on it if I can train. Any complaints on the Neo 2 video lagging? Playback is horrible. I don't know. I don't know if that's in regards to the... I don't know. Should I turn off electronic front cut and straight? No, you don't have to turn that off. Thank you. You're welcome. No, August. When do I come to Germany? August 11th is the wedding. Will you do a shoot with the new RX 10-4? Probably not, no. You have to get back first. I know. I have so much to do. Quisha is one of the people that I need to train. Woo, love seeing my Neo softbox. Yeah, cool, right? I live in Marietta, so if you need local help, let me know. Well, thank you. Fuji are slow giving out HSS protocol, the Godox. Yeah, that's true. What is your favorite off-camera flash strobe? It depends. The two that I use, guys, are Rotolite and the Flashpoint. Flashpoint is in America, Godox is the rest of the world. So, and somebody asked about TTL. Guys, I never use TTL. I have never used TTL. So those are the two I use. But I only use the Godox if I'm out of light, if there's not enough light with the Neos, which is not going to be that often. Sometimes it will, but not that often. Fedora Nation loves, thank you, man. I'm in Charlotte. Guys, by the way, we're talking about starting up Fedora Nation chapters all over the world, which would be cool, right? Because then we can set up times for us to meet up. You guys can send in pictures. We're starting to really come up with some really cool ideas. Do you like Capture One? Not so much. It's good for tethering, but it's good for tethering, but it's not very good for other stuff. Advice for Instagram posting: get up a cool shot. TTL is for wussies. I probably agree. Are you getting the 1635 gram G Master? No, but guess what else showed up at my door? Guess what else? I had another thing show up at my door. I had the Sony 12 to 24 G lens show up, even though I had the Canon 11 to 24. So that lens showed up. So now I'm going to be looking at that lens. I did bring that here just so you guys know. Now, thoughts on releasing some Fedora Nation t-shirts? I am working on it. Is there a new A7 Mark III? I'm sure there will be, but when? I don't know. What kind of storage backup system do you use? I use something called Pass. Do a VS shoot with them. I don't know what that means, brother. What was your first camera? I think it was a Nikon 5005. Jason, all pictures you shot later, some of them are Lightroom, some of them are Photoshop. Any Hawaii workshops coming up? I'm not sure. Every time we try to do Hawaii, there's people ask for Hawaii, but then we don't get that many signups. We get signups everywhere else in the world. I'm in Charlotte. How can I attend? We'll be posting information on that soon. Greetings from Croatia, other part of the country, but cool you hear you're in Zagreb. Yes, I am. We want to go to Dubrovnik too. Jason, I'm trying, guys. Vienna workshop? That'd be cool. I'd love to do Vienna. Rich Formica, what are the workshops are for? Yes, TTL, totally terrible light. That's right. Denby Asylum, what's the best lighting for it? Oh, hands down, Neo 2, hands down. Come back for LA, your steak dinner. I'm in LA, guys. Scott Porter, what's up, baby? I'm in LA the end of this month. 3 days we're gonna do. Give you guys some love in LA. What happened to the 85 versus the 100mm STF? You're right. We filmed the video. I have the shots. I just got to get time to put it out. If you pay your private color for Adobe Lightroom, yes, where can we pay for it? Private color. I don't know what that means. If you want mentoring and training and stuff for my editing, you go on to patreon.com/JasonLinnearPhotography. By the way, the Neo 2 is on 65% power right now, just so you guys know. Are the Rotolite really? Yeah, guys, I only use stuff that's great. You know, it's funny. When we came out with the Neo 2 videos, people were like, oh, this and that and this and that. You know what it really reminded me of? Is this 2470 worth the money for a newbie? No. Not for a newbie. It reminded me of when I switched to Sony. It really did. It reminded me of when I switched to Sony. Oh, Sony blows, Sony this, Sony that. And look where we are now. I think that I always look for trends, and I look for the way that the market is trending, and I look for how technology in the industry is moving. And traditional strobes have not changed that much over decades. LED technology, similar in my mind to how mirrorless technology is changing photography, I think LED technology is changing lighting. You can disagree with that, and that's fine if you do. But I don't know. I think I have a pretty good eye for how things are changing in the industry. I was honestly pretty dead on about Sony, and I think I'm going to be dead on about LED. And, you know, doesn't mean that it's the answer for everything, just like I don't think mirrorless is the answer for everything. But, guys, Stop fighting good things. Stop fighting. It's not a bad thing that we have LED manufacturers that are making high-speed sync flashes. That's a great thing. Are they meant to replace a big 600 watt second monolight? No, not today. Not today. So look at where the future's going, my friends. Have you tried the D850? No, I haven't, and I will not. Not because I don't think it's a great camera or whatever. Guys, I'm a Sony shooter. I don't run around like some other folks and just try out this. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. My channel could be 10 times the size if I shot naked women and I reviewed Canon and Nikon as well as Sony. It could. It really could. So I am trying to maintain my integrity and stick true to what I do and what I know. And for that reason, I am not going to do those things. I want people to follow me. I think what you'll find is you guys out there, my followers, are very different than some of the other photographers and their following out there. And I think it's because of some of those decisions that I make. So yes, sometimes it is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It is difficult to see all the other YouTube channels getting tons of views because they're reviewing the latest and greatest and they're reviewing clickbait stuff. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. And they review cameras or lenses or lights that they have very little practice with. And I honestly don't really have that much respect for that. I really don't. And so it doesn't mean they're bad people or whatever else, and you guys can follow or watch whomever you'd like. I understand that. But I'm just letting you know. As a business, it's tough to know that my channel could grow exponentially faster if I made certain decisions, but I feel like that would be abandoning who I am and what I hold true to my core values. And my core values are talking about gear that I use, talking about gear that I know, and shooting what I love. And, getting a bunch of, stuff I know would get tons and tons and tons of views at the expense of not being true to who I am and myself. I'm not going to do. And sometimes it sucks. It sucks to see all these other folks getting major views. But guess what? I think we have something more special that we're building here in Fedora Nation, and I really, really believe that. And if you look at the other YouTube channels out there, they have a very difficult time getting the workshops going, getting other stuff going. It's because of that. And if you look at some of the other ones, not all, but they're about reviewing gear, guys, and I'm about photography. And again, my jealousy bone, it gets hit. Believe me, it does. Anybody who's out there in social media land, you get jealous and you watch what other people are doing. And at a certain point, you just have to say, you know what? We are doing something special here in Fedora Nation, and I'm going to continue it. And I'm going to continue to be true to who I am. Which photographers inspire me today? The Verbal Abusive. Oh, we have another troll online. The Verbal Abusive. No, he's a troll. What am I talking about? What other photographers inspire me? I already kind of went through that. I went through, I say wow quite a bit. I probably do, sure. I can't wait for the 200,000 celebrations. Me either. What was I talking about? I forget. Come to Thailand, there are some awesome places to shoot. Yes, there are. I'm sure there are. I need to get out there. Oh, who inspires me? Oh my gosh, I had a flood of questions. Why was I in Glencoe? I was actually shooting the wedding, and I just drove up to Scotland to do portraits or landscapes. Portrait Neo 2 versus EOS. I'm going to do a video for that. How did your Rotolite partnership come about? I met Rotolite at WPPI 5 years ago. I started trying out their lights. I shot with their lights and used them in my workshops for a year, and then they approached me about being sponsored. When they first sponsored me, it was very low level. They had no idea what they were doing with sponsorships, and I was still much newer to sponsorships myself. And so, but now things have changed. People grow up. Any chance of going to Philadelphia? I'm actually probably going to be shooting the Philadelphia Cardinals NFL football game October 9th, 10th, something like that. We'll see. We're still working out details on that. Somebody asked me who inspires me. I mentioned Jerry Gionis. Yervant is another great photographer that inspired me in wedding photography. Even Mike Cologne, another Sony artisan. We come back to Alaska? Absolutely. How wet did the Neo 2 get? I dig your photography, but something verbally abusive. I don't know what you said, dude. Say it again. You can say whatever you want to me. I won't run away from it. Your Profusion presentation is on at Rhodolite. Yes. I'm actually going to be one of the keynote speakers at Profusion event this year. Will the Neo trigger strobes? No, it is not a transmitter. Would you be interested in trying the D810? No. I already have the D800. When you're starting out on a budget, Flash or Neo, I'd get the Neo. I would, guys. I've been using it for 5 years. Is A7R2 still worth purchasing? Yeah, it just depends on what you shoot. D850. What's the secret getting a press pass to shoot sporting events? You got to know people. That's the secret. Gosh, leave me alone. Sony pays you to only use their products. Okay, no, Sony does not pay me to use their products. Sony, I am a Sony artisan, so I'm endorsed or I'm sponsored by Sony, but no, they don't pay me to use their products. I wish they did. I wish they paid us a ton of money to use their gear. I wish they did. What will it take to get you back to Hawaii? Why did you choose Sony over Canon? Look at the 10 reasons, buddy. Is the new iPhone a threat? No, it's not. But it's not to the upper level photographers. The newer level photographers, yeah, it is. The Neo 2 are cheaper than most speed lights, and they're, guys, I think, sometimes this Neo 2 talk, I'm not trying to make it about the Neo 2, you guys keep bringing it up, but people keep referring to this and comparing it specifically against other flashes. What they fail to mention is that it's an LED. So when you're comparing it strictly to a flash, it's not a fair comparison, because the flash that you're comparing it to has no LED functionality. No LED functionality. Is it Neo 2 as strong as a speed light? No, it's not. It's not. It's probably about 70%, 70-80%, I'd say, to a speed light. So, how much do you get paid per photo shoot? $1,000 an hour. Please make a video for Sony. Keep hand away from mouth. Okay. What advice do you have for someone who's been sending out emails offering work? I'm going to sleep. Good night, buddy. What fascinates you so much about Maddie? Please tell us. She's a great model. She's a great model. She has great styling. How many assistants do you take to a wedding shoot? Typically 2. I'm trying to keep up with these. I didn't compare Neo to Flash. I was talking about usability. Oh, I wasn't referring to your question, brother. That's just been out there is all I'm trying to say. How would you promote yourself? Wow. I have 3 Rhodolites. Do I need more Neos? You don't need more Neo 1s, that's for sure. I'd get a Neo 2. Okay. What? You're in Croatia? Will you be there tomorrow? Yeah, we're in Croatia until until the 21st of this month. Ever consider pet photography? I've done pet photography. Hey, is there an adapter for Nikon lenses, Sony mirrorless that you like? No, there's not, unfortunately. I wish there was. When I first switched, that would have been great. Now I don't need it. I have a lot better lenses now with Sony than I ever have with Nikon. Who do you recommend for insuring your equipment? I use State Farm. So I use State Farm, and they do a great job. Do you ever try Fuji X-T2? No, I haven't. Guys, one of the main reasons I didn't do Fuji is because they didn't have a full frame option, honestly. Hey, Jason, do you use your A9, A7R2? Now it's almost all my A9. It really is, guys. And Sony hasn't put out anything that we have to use the A9. We can use whatever we want if it's a Sony camera. So if you're going to be a Sony artisan, yeah, you got to shoot Sony, guys. I mean, it's like saying, pick any camera, pick any company that you'd be sponsored by. You're not going to go use their competitor, guys. What's the equivalent to the A77 II? I don't know if you're talking about other camera brands or not. The best photographer in the world, thank you. When does the A7 Mark III come out? It'll come out within the next decade. I know that for sure. Have you used the MetaBones 5? I have not. Does the Neo 2 work with Pocket Wizards? It will in normal sync mode. It will not work in high-speed sync because Pocket Wizard does not do high-speed sync. Why did you choose mirrorless camera over DSLR? Check my 10 reasons. Those 10 reasons are still as valid today as they were 3.5 years ago. Trying to decipher portraits, A7R2 or A9. Guys, I would do the A9 for almost everything. Thanks, bro. Wedding sat, but now it's really respect Sony. Thank you. Pocket Wizards blow. They do, unfortunately. I wish they didn't. I bought like 6 Pocket Wizards in the course of my career. When was the last time you shot at 1.4? Dude, my whole last video with the Neo 2 was all at 1.4. And people, that's the funniest thing. People are like, oh, he's shooting the whole thing at 1.4. It doesn't let in much light. I'm like, you guys don't follow my work. I shoot everything wide open. And the reason I'm shooting so much now with my 85 G Master is because I broke the freaking 50 and I need to get it fixed. See if Sony will fix that for me. Keep your fingers crossed. Jason, how's your leg? It's doing better. It's doing better. My knee's sore from the fall. It's still pretty bruised. Your quality of work has changed so much in the last 2 years. Well, thank you. Do you ever take out the 6000? I do not. I have a 550 millimeter for sale. Oh, perfect. What do you use instead of Pocket Wizards? I was thinking of getting them. You could use the Godox system. That's a decent system. Hey guys, something else you may not know is on the Godox system, especially for Americans. I don't know about non-Americans, but in America, you have to buy all your Godox branded stuff through Adorama, which is called Flashpoint. And there are no Sony receivers for the transmitter. So there's no way to, you know, like the Flashpoint Explorer has a receiver built inside, but the, whatchamacallit, but there's no receiver if you want to like use a PC sync cable. So what you can do is just buy a Nikon receiver and it fires perfect. So you guys don't need to buy a Sony and wait because it's been forever and it's stupid. So just get a Nikon receiver. If you're going to do any sort of a PC sync configuration, it'll work great. So Darren and I were working on that over in Europe. It was awesome. In Europe, we only have Godox. Yeah, Godox works great for that stuff. People who think I'm anti-Godox are on drugs. I bought my Go Dark stuff. Okay, cool, man. I don't know what that is. How much brighter is the Godox 8200? I'm going to let you guys know. It's certainly brighter. I have no doubt that it's brighter. No doubt how much I have on the photo community, no BS. I'm tired of BS. And people who throw BS my way, they're going to get it back. But my response is not going to be BS. That'll be the difference. Have you seen the photo of the Neo softbox? No. It's probably one of my pictures. I don't know. Do you think Sony will ever release decent lenses for APS-C bodies? I think they're focused on full-frame lenses right now. Thank you for all the discounts you're giving us lately. You're awesome. Well, thank you. And guys, if you think the discounts and the hookups are over, you're wrong. We have some big deals coming out. Big deals. You know, guys, you got to understand, I really do try to utilize the influence that I've been able to acquire in large part thanks to you guys. My hard work and your following has led to us having the ability to influence some things in the photography community. And I do try to utilize that to get you guys discounts and to pay it back to you guys. That is the truth. Where's the best place you travel to for a photo shoot? Oh man, that's tough. Oh, Africa. It'd be Africa. What do you think as a photographer shooting with an... oh my goodness. Order my Neo 2. Awesome. Jason, is there a possibility to see you... I can't read all these. I'm trying, guys. Hey, Jason, any plans to come to New Jersey? We'll be in New York in next month for Photo Plus. We're going to be doing some big events there. We're going to be doing a Pinewood type event in New York for you guys. So stay on the lookout for that. We're going to be renting a theater in Manhattan. Can Finn start to give Fedora Nation discounts? I'm trying, guys. You don't understand. I'm asking everyone to help out and pay you guys back for all of the loyalty that you've extended to these companies. I really, just recently, Rhodolite, just yesterday, we talked about don't buy the current softbox. We're going to create a cheaper one for you guys that's even the same quality, but we're going to get a cheaper one for you. And there's another thing that I can't tell you about right now, but that we're working on, because I'll tell you this is for reals. The Americans get it really great for photography gear. We get it really great because we get the cheapest stuff and we get free shipping. Well, the rest of the world, in large part, gets screwed. You guys, I travel the world, your prices suck, your shipping blows, you guys get hosed. And so we are currently, as we speak, working diligently to help bridge that gap. I wish other photographers would use their influence to try and help. I really do. Have you ever had an SD card failure on a wedding? Yes, I have. What do? You take the SD card out and put another one in. The images are still there. Any plans coming to Asia? Yeah, we got to try to get that done next year. Jason, where can I find the discounts that you're talking about? The discounts for the Rotolights and stuff, those are on, go to jasonlanier.com/Rotolite. What's up, brother? What's up, guys? Say Mitchell. What's up, Mitchell? What's up, baby? Any plans for Pittsburgh? We need to get back there. Jason, Iceland. Oh my goodness, guys. I love that you're asking these questions. Don't stop. I'm trying to keep up. Is the Sony a7 II a good camera still? Yeah, it's still a good camera, guys. Just it's not as good as the newer ones, but that doesn't mean it's a bad camera. Are the Rotolite considering on making a shoot for the Neo 2? I don't understand that, buddy. So ask that again. Why is he wearing a black hat? Because I'm wearing black jeans. Let's see your abs. Not yet. We'll work on that. Snoot. Oh, a snoot. Yes. That's a great idea. We're going to be coming out with all that stuff. You're a gangster. You know it. Would you recommend buying used or new lenses? If it's from a reputable source, buy used lenses. Save money. How do you put trigger on an EOS so it did not fall? I know what you're talking about. I'll show you guys. All good guys wear black. You're a smooth criminal. Is the A7 a good full frame to start with for a full? It is, but just don't be confused. The Sony mirrorless has changed leaps and bounds from the A7 to the A9. It is a quantum leap. So please come to Toronto. I'm in Toronto in November. We're doing a workshop, we're doing a photo walk, and I'm doing keynote speeches at Profusion. A7, have you tried the Leica? No, I'm not into Leica stuff, guys. No offense to those who are, it's not for me. How far will the Neo effectively throw light? It depends on the ambient light. But you're a great photographer, but you're even better businessman. You got to be both. I say that all the time. What do you think as a photographer working for another photography company? I think if you're trying to learn, it's great, but you have to at some point branch out on your own. Ever use manual lenses? Not really. I don't like them. How are you going to be in Toronto this November? Yeah, go to. Do I miss you, Scott? Yes, I do. Full frame is overrated. Fuji? No, it's not overrated. It's not. Think Rotolite would be bringing out more. Do you have any more plans to visit your home this year? Twerk, twerk, twerk. I'm not twerking for you guys. I'm not twerking for you. Jason, I always have a problem to shoot 1.4 using the flash indoors. Yeah, you need a key light, or you need a focusing light. Hang on real quick, guys. Hang on real quick. I'll be right back. I forgot to change batteries in the Neo, so I'm going to change it for you guys so I can keep doing this YouTube video, and then we could do this. So it's going to go dark. This will be interesting. Now I got to try to use my other phone, because yes, I have two phones. I got to try to use my other phone while talking to you guys to change the batteries. So, see, now it is dark. I told you guys. There's one. There's two. So the Neo 2 takes 6 AA's. Oh, and I just dropped one. I swear to everything holy, somebody in Sony, and I'm not making this up, is messaging me right now, and it's driving me nuts. All right, here we go. Sorry guys, at least I have some batteries handy. Using PowerX batteries, you know it. Right there. All right, so put this on here. There we go. That may work. Let's see if that works. Aha. All right. So I use these bricks. I did a video for you guys, just so you can see this is legit. Oh my gosh. Marcus with Sony, stop messaging me right now. All right, putting these in. This is riveting live stream, I know. All right, here we go. I haven't changed these since I've been, oh, there we go, now there's light. Okay. I'm not gonna put the softbox back on, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. All right, so we'll just go naked on the soft. Naked on the light. Turn this around here. Whew. Gotta turn all these other lights off. Alright, so what you're seeing now, I didn't plan on this, but what you're seeing now is this is completely undiffused. This is completely undiffused. This is at 10%. So ideally you'd want to put a reflector right here. Maybe I do a lighting course for you guys right here. You want me to do that? Alright, let me get a light. Let me get a reflector. So here I have a little reflector, guys. So I'm going to take it out. This is the one I used for the sand dune shoot. So you watch this. This is how big of a difference a diffuser makes. So look at that, guys. Now watch. Hey, look at this. I'm doing live stuff. I'm teaching you guys lighting online. All right, so watch this. This is cool. Okay, so this is, how big is this thing? I don't know, 36 inches or so. It's not that big of a diffuser, but I really like it. So take this. Now this is with the light. Now isn't that nice light? This is with the light all the way, the diffuser all the way against the Neo. Now watch, I'm gonna bring it towards me. Watch this. See how soft that light gets? Now what I need to do is, see, isn't that cool? Look at that light. Now we're getting nice soft light. Okay, now what the hell? I'll do a whole lighting thing for you guys. I'm bored. All right, so bear with me. I did not plan any of this. Okay. Now I gotta find. Oh, here. I gotta find the filters. So I'm gonna get the filters and put them on there, and then I'm gonna light for you guys. Stay tight. This is why you need to know where your stuff is located. So in case you get stuck on a live stream, you can actually teach people stuff. Okay, so this is a Rhodolite filter kit for the Neo 2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block some of this light. What is unique about the Rhodolite PowerX battery? It's just branded for Rhodolite, it has a cool name. And on top of that, the lights, or the batteries come in a 6-pack, which is what is optimized for Rhodolite, because otherwise you only get a 4 or an 8-pack, and 6 is what works in the Neo. So we have all these different kinds of filters, guys. Should we try them all? Or try some of them? So these are just the filter, the fun ones, right? These are just for kicks and giggles. This is the diffuser one that goes on the Neo. So let's try it out, right? Live demonstration, no hocus pocus. They have a guide on the back of this. When am I going to go back to the Nikon D850? I'm not, guys. If you guys think I'm not happy with the A9, you're smoking some crack. Okay, so anyway. And Benjamin, I know, brother, I know you like to troll me online, so I'm not too surprised to see you commenting on here. All right, so all right, kiddos, let's test this out. No BS. Right here live. See what this thing does here. Right. This is on 5%. No, I lied. It's on 10%. Okay. So this is. Then I'm gonna do a reflector on this side, and I know this is harsh light. Yeah, I'm still at 10%. Yeah, you're right. My bad. So you have this little thing. Watch. So there's the Neo, just all set up. Okay, now we're gonna put this guy with the, let me turn it this way for you guys. So this just fits right over the front of it. Okay, this goes over like this, and it just like that. Okay, so now, Jason, I said I would send you an A9. No, I'm not on drugs. I would never tell you I was going to send you an A9. All right, so now, ooh, see, it's pitch black. I told you guys, no joke. Okay, now part of this is the camera on the phone is trying to reset its exposure. So now we set this back, okay? Now you can tell we're getting softer light, right? Now we're getting some softer light. Now let's take a look at the little filter guide they have on the back here. Moroccan Frost. And they have a bastard amber. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, so Moroccan Frost is a warm cosmetic diffuser for darker skin tones. Sorry, I'm just a hunk. I can't say that word. I'm just a white boy, so I don't have, the Moroccan's not gonna work for me. That's the 255 is the Hollywood Frost. Now what we're gonna do, now you've got to keep in mind, that's 10% right there with just a little diffuser on it. What you have to do with your light is you have to balance it out now. So I'm going to take this. This is the kit. Let me go here. Here's the Neo, y'all. This is the kit. Yes, I'm wearing pants, by the way. It's cool. Okay, so this is this, right? So watch. Take this, set this guy up. You see that soft light coming out of my face now? That's what you want to do with light, guys. It doesn't matter if it's flash or it doesn't matter if it's LED. That light coming out, you want to really diffuse it. Looks fantastic. So this is profile lighting. That's more Rembrandt lighting. This is more monster lighting. Okay? And yeah, people tell me all the time I need to start wearing clothes that fit me because it doesn't show my weight loss. And look how big this shirt is. I gotta buy new clothes, but it's too expensive right now. All right, so I'm gonna take this reflector, and what this is, the reason I brought out this diffuser is because it fits inside of here, and it's gonna make it sturdy. Okay? Now, I obviously didn't prepare for this. I did not think I was going to be teaching lighting right now. But take this here. This guy's going to go inside of here, just like this. And now it's going to zip up. So we're using the diffuser. This is the way a lot of the 5 reflector kits will work and stuff. This diffuser is being used to, to firm this guy up. So this is part of the Westcott Luna grip system, by the way. Okay. So now we have this guy. So we're gonna set it up over here on this windowsill. Okay. Okay, so now we have the Neo 2 over here. I'm gonna put this thing back on. See if I don't screw this up. Okay. Here we go. I did not plan on any of this. I hope this is beneficial to you guys. So I'm gonna put this on here. Okay. This is on 1%. So now we're getting some juice out of it. Okay. This is the old interfit thing I was telling you guys about. Put this on. Tilt it back. See if this can get back on there. Okay, there we go. Turn this guy around, just like that. Bring this guy back. All right. Bring this guy around. Put it down. Oh, look at that light. Isn't that nice light now? See? Now without, I gotta get a drink, guys, hang on. This video is sponsored by Coca-Cola Light. All right, so now you see just how much a difference just the reflector makes, guys. See that? Isn't that crazy? Just all the shadowing that's going on. So put it up. There we go. Guys, what I'm trying to tell you is, I hope that was helpful. And now you can see just how nice and balanced the light is on my face. There's a nice fall off and shadow. It is Coke Zero, you're right. It's a nice shadow, but it's not too hard. So when we take this, see the difference it makes? Ooh, see. Now watch, I'm gonna just flip the reflector towards me. Look at that. That's the difference. This is the kind of stuff I teach in my workshops, guys. We do this entry level stuff and then we go way beyond it. But look at how nice and balanced this is. What I'm trying to show you guys is, and communicate to you, and sometimes it gets lost in the translation of things, and I understand that. But one thing you guys should understand about me, I'm not going to lead you astray, and I'm not going to tell you about products that I don't think are great. I'm just not. By the way, the Neo 2 is on about, I think it was 52%. When people keep talking to me about the Godox 8200 or the Godox Flashpoint or the whatever, you guys understand that's a one-trick pony. In other words, it just fires flash. I'm trying to show you guys products that you can use for almost anything. And look at, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm now using a Neo 2 for a live stream. I'm trying to show you guys products out there that you can use for multiple things, because one thing that I did a lot of my career was buy a bunch of crap. I bought a bunch of crap that I didn't need and a bunch of stuff sitting around at my house, and I am not joking. It is ridiculous how much crap I have sitting around my house. So when they're like, hey, we'll give you a light that you can use for your videos, you can use for constant light, you can use for flash and everything else, that made sense to me. High-speed sync, receiver built inside. I'm not trying to do commercial, but the talk about this stuff and about, oh, guys, not one light does everything. Just want to make it cool, or keep it real with you guys, so to speak. But that was a little live session for just how to light. Why doesn't the Sony Play Memories app work in most countries? I don't know. That's a good question. Sell it to us with your autograph. That'd be a good idea. Just needs to have focus beam. Oh my gosh. You will shoot Nikon again. Same time the angry photographer shoots Sony. Would I shoot Nikon again? Yeah, if Sony went out of business, I would. I'm very happy with Sony right now. What did you charge for your last wedding? Well, it's a little misguided right now, because my weddings I do now are real wedding workshops, and look at the catch lights coming in. This is how you create great light, guys. It's not difficult. You just have to understand it. And for me, using LED lighting is so superior. I don't understand it. It's kind of like the same way I've thought forever about mirrorless versus DSLRs. I don't understand why people don't grab onto, electronic viewfinders and focus peaking, all that stuff. It is what it is. Horses for courses. What's up with the dude hating on the Neo 2? Well, he hasn't used one, so I don't know. If you look at his channel, though, it's 100% Godox videos, so there you go. What's the softbox? That's just that's a softbox that's made just for speed lights. What I'm actually trying to do is show you guys a bunch of videos or a bunch of modifiers, because I always try to take it back to my roots. Yes, Rotolite sends me all the stuff. I get all my stuff for free from Rotolite. I would never deny that. So it's easy for me. So what I try to do is place myself in your guys' shoes and say, how did I mount it? It's firm in there. The way it opens up, it just fits. It's like complete happenstance that it works. It's crazy. But what I'm doing is buying a bunch of speedlight adapters and seeing what speedlight adapters I can get to work with the Neo 2. That's what I've been doing. Fuji X-T2, guys. I'm not shooting Fuji, guys. I love you guys, but I'm not shooting Fuji. Where'd you get your leather jacket from? I usually shop at Buckle in the United States. With the D750 getting recalls, I didn't even know it was getting recalls. You guys don't understand. I don't stay up to date with what Nikon or Canon or Fuji are doing. I don't. If the only reason I would need to do that is if I saw that Sony was falling asleep at the wheel. Someone said you can't shoot. You can't use. Yeah. Well, I clearly show you can use it. Thanks for all you do. Subscribe me for free beats. I'm good, thank you. Well, we'll delete that comment because there's no reason you should come on and pimp off of me. I'd like an objective comparison between the Sony and D850. Well, good luck, because all the other big channels out there, they're not really shooters. Some of them are, but you guys, I've already gone on about that. And on top of that, anybody like me who has, in my opinion, tries to exercise a little bit more integrity, I'm not going to go use gear that I don't use. Would I be afraid of it? Maybe what I could do, maybe I should do this. Maybe what I should do is get somebody who else, get a Nikon shooter. I could do that. Get a Nikon shooter and we could shoot D850 versus the A9. That I would be up for, absolutely. The Northrops have some D850, that's fine. Can you tell me about how to shoot wide? Jason from Calgary. Do I need an assistant? I always think you need an assistant. Looking slim and trim? Well, thank you. What methods do you use to deliver photos to your clients? I use pass. Alex Bucko is laughing and crying. Is the Neo 2's constant light strength closer to the Neo or the EOS? It's probably in between, right in between. Keep up the videos. Thank you. Ever shot the ice lights? I have not. Are you done using flashpoints? No, I'm not. Overpower the sun, I'm going to be using flashpoint. Hi from Zagreb, thank you. Matt Granger went weird. What did he do? I didn't know. What did he do? What light we use for wedding ceremony? Neo 2, hands down. Have you sent your Neo 1 back to Roto? No, I haven't. Los Angeles workshops, 27th, 28th of this month, guys. What's your favorite food? Unfortunately, it's probably pizza. When would you shoot at f/22? When I need to shoot for like 2 minutes. Is the Neo 2's constant? Okay, LOL, keep up the good work. What do you think of the Northrops? I've met the Northrops. They're very nice people, and they were very kind to me. Yeah, I think that cool folks. Thanks, Darren. What's your favorite desert? I don't know, probably Nevada. You turn me on to Neo. Okay. Do you post-process? Yes, I do. All my own work. Do you have a presentation for a non-Rotolite power pack? Tony kissed you twice. You're right, he did. Jason, do you think the color science on the A9 was changed from the other Sony cameras? I think it was. Is it true that I get a discount on a Neo 2 if I shoot, and if you bought a Neo 1? Yes, it's true. Go to rotolite.com/Jason Neo 2 upgrade. You get 20% off. You ever shot in the Tundra? I have not. Isn't that a Toyota truck? How's your leg? It's doing good. Doing better, I should say. When are you going to Kenya? I need to. You inspire me. Thank you, Ray Dyke. Where's Kara? She's laying in bed. So, you know, I just want to connect with you guys. I want to be able to... When will you choose the Nova Pro over the EOS? I wouldn't. The EOS is it for me. It's so much lighter and more compact. EOS or the Nova Pro would be for movie lighting. For flash and stuff, I'd use the EOS at this point. Your wife is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. She is. Have you ever shot in Egypt? Is it safe, you think? I haven't, and I don't think it's the right time for somebody like me to be visiting there. Hasn't Sony sent you a free 50mm? Yeah, right. We have a workshop in Houston. I need to. When do you plan to come to Vegas? I'll be there in February or March, whenever WPPI is. EOS to overpower the sun? If it's, yes, you can overpower the sun with the EOS, but it's not, I've said it many times, the EOS isn't as strong as the Flashpoint Explorer or Profoto B1. So if you need distance, then you need one of those. If you can get the EOS within 3 or 4 feet, then you're going to be fine. Ever come back to Louisiana? Yeah, I actually want to go back. Have you ever traded in old Neos for new ones? No. Oh, I look like a white version of us. Sure. That's awesome. Oh, here we go. Your expert opinion only be taken as such. What specs do you think will the A7 III? I don't know. I think Sony's got to... we did it in the video last year with Brenda. Yeah, we did. I don't know what the A7 III will have. Which Sony would you recommend for landscapes? A7R2. Is this the EOS get? LOL, do it shoot with Matt Granger? Sure. How'd you up in Zagreb? I promised my wife 10 years ago I'd bring her to Zagreb, and so I brought her. Jason, keep up the fantastic work. Thank you. You coming to Utah anytime soon? I need to. Can you do a review of the 100 to 400 G Master? Yes. Jesus loves me. That's awesome. Does Sony still make the sensors for Nikon? Sony still makes the sensors for almost everybody, guys. I had the first photo of birthday on Saturday. Advice. Take lots of shots. Is she Croatian? No, she's not. She just loves it. What do you think of Frono's photo? I think Frono's photo is like the Howard Stern of the photography world. That's what, and I think he wants to position himself. I think he's wanted to position himself as such. If you look at the way that he runs his channel and the setup and everything, he is definitely creating more of a radio talk show type of a vibe. That's what he's attempted to create. So I don't think that that's offensive to say that, but I think he is. I think that's what he is. I think that that's what he wants to be. Frono's is a cool duo. I'm glad you like him. Natural light versus LED light. Man, your Sony 70. Yeah, I know. Jared Poland. I'm glad you guys like Jared. But we've had some good stuff on here, guys. If there's any other questions, should I switch to Sony before? I mean, guys, you're asking me. Of course I'm going to say yes. It's what I believe in. How long will you be in Zagreb? We'll be here for 3 days. When you shot Nikon, what camera did you use? I used the 700, the D3, and the D800. What's the fastest, and the D2XS. What's the fastest way to bring, like, when do you stop down your fast lenses? Only when I have too much light. Zeiss Batis 135, I don't need it. When you come to Dubrovnik, I need to come to Dubrovnik. It's beautiful. His latest video on the... Dude, if you remember in the falls last summer and you asked a kid if he was fro, apparently that guy is a photographer. Rob recognized the description, knows him from college. Really? Interesting. Sharpest lens you've ever shot with? I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe the 85G Master. Are you not tired? No, I'm okay. What do you think of Scott Porter? He needs to keep his clothes on. I need more customers. Work hard. Favorite on-camera flash? I mean, strictly just a flash would be the Sony HVL F60M. A9 video after using it now without S-Log. Oh, I love it. I'm using the A9 with the MC11. Perfect. What online company do you suggest for print photos? SmugMug. Do you mirror when you're using flash? I do not. I never have. What do you think of the Sony RX10 IV? Looks cool. What celebs have you shot? I've shot mostly professional athletes, not celebrities. 85G Master is a great lens. Well, thank you. Where would you like to shoot you've never been to yet? Chernobyl. I want to do Chernobyl. What kind of photography can I do in a wheelchair? That's a great question. I think you could do portraits in a wheelchair. I really do. I think portraiture would be a great one because you can control a lot of the surroundings. And for those out there, you know, I spent 2 years of my life in a wheelchair, so I know what that's like. I spent 2 years not walking. Explore 600 versus Pro Photo ones. Yeah, I can probably do that. Do you have a shooting in Croatia? I do not. All right, sold. Just placed an order for the Neo 2. Awesome. Are you using ND filters at all? Not really. Jake Paul, I don't know who that is. 200,000 sub giveaway. We're doing a 200,000 sub. Will you be working with Kristen? She's fun. She is. She's a lot of fun. She's out in Vegas having a good time and doing her thing. She's shooting again, so that's awesome. Thank you for the inspiration. Is EOS getting a built-in receiver too? Thanks, Jason. Really appreciate your content. Photograph your beautiful wife. I would love to. What happened to Brenda? Brenda has moved on. Brenda's like doing some project right now. And guys, you got to understand. Let's talk about this. Peter McKinnon. I know who he is, but I haven't watched any of his videos. I know because they'll come up on the suggested stuff. Looks like a cool dude. Thank you for being a real person. You're welcome. All right, so you guys got to understand about my assistants. They're going to switch. They're going to switch from Brenda, Kristen to the rest of them. You know, the models that I work with, they get a lot of exposure, and that's fantastic. Would I like to hold on to one for years and years and years? Yes, I would. I really would. But you guys got to understand, I shoot these girls, these women, I should say, and they're very talented and beautiful and wonderful. That's why they worked with me. And after a certain amount of time, it gets to be the kind of situation where it can be a very tiresome lifestyle. That's just the absolute truth. And I also, you know, they get opportunities presented to them after working with me. You know, a lot of people get to know them. A lot of people get to see them. They're in magazines and they're all over the place. They're all over the internet and everything else over there. And so because of that, they get opportunities, and I don't want to hold them back. So what I'm trying to say is, I said this to you guys when I was with Brenda in Venice 4 months ago on a live stream. I told you guys that it's going to happen. The assistants I work with, the models I work with, they're going to come and they're going to go. And I love all of them, and I love them when they come in, and I'm sad when they leave. But that's just the way it's going to be. If one wants to stick around for a lot longer, then that will be the case. But this is the nature of the job. And that took a little bit of a learning curve for me, to be honest with you guys, to understand. It's the learning curve of the job. Like right now, Brenda is in, I think she's in Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Brenda's in Spain, and guess what? Who is she shooting with? They did a workshop, and she's shooting with 4 guys who, guess what? Came to my workshop in London. They're getting together, they're meeting, and they're collaborating and doing stuff. So that's just the way that it is. And I don't get upset by it, I don't get sad by it. Now I just accept it. And so that is, just get used to it, guys. So when you see these girls, that's the way it's always going to be. And if one sticks around for longer, that's wonderful for me and Fedora Nation, but usually they can last about 6 months before they get exhausted. And you know, this old man's running them, he's running them down. There's lots of questions I just ignored. Didn't ignore, but I was talking. But you guys asked those questions, and I want to be able to provide those answers. Are your sons taking up photography? I don't know. I don't know if they want to do it. I don't. I think Michael has the most interest. Are you and Ken still bros? Ken will text me from time to time and send me some funny stuff, and we'll go from there. Jason runs on Red Bull. No, I don't. This is about as honest as I can get with you guys. The opportunity that I'm sitting in right now, where there's people around the world who know who I am, where I'm sponsored by big companies, where people want to work with me, I feel like it could end. I feel like it could, for any of us, it could end, and I don't want it to. And so I want to take advantage of it, and I want to work hard and as hard as anyone can, because I don't take it for granted. I don't take the fact that you guys are following me and helping make my dreams come true. And that's why when I tell you guys I want to pay you back, I mean it sincerely. So that's some truth and reality for you guys. So I'm so appreciative and humbled and grateful about this opportunity. We don't follow you for your sponsors. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. When it comes to sponsors, guys, you got to understand, a lot of YouTubers, myself included, when you first start out, you're doing all this, and you're doing this on the hope and the bet that it in some way pays off someday. You do. So sponsors are awesome. They are. They provide you an opportunity to do things and live out your dreams. So can you hook me up with Maddie? No. And so just understand that, guys. Just understand that, and be kind to them, and don't assume that sponsorship means somebody's sold out. Certain people handle their sponsorships badly, but I'd like to think that I don't. I really do. Fantastic. Thank that your attendees stick together, inspiring. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, guys. If you could only own an A6500, could not own an A7R2, would you buy 8514? I'd buy the 5014. Come to the backwoods of West Virginia. Oh, I love West Virginia. That's my second home. It's where my best friend lived before he passed away. So country roads take me home. Do you have white balance issues on the A9? No, I don't. Not really. If I did, I would just use a gray card, or I would use like a Neo and just set it up. Which do you recommend? Oh, I didn't read. Well, thank you. Thank you for following me, Adrian. I appreciate that. Matthew, Echevarria, come to Arizona. I'd love to. We're going to probably come to Arizona in January. Who will be with me? I don't know. But Maddie will be joining me for a trip. When am I going? Sometime the end of this month? Jason has husband goals. Well, thank you. Good evening. Please make a video on lighting large groups. Okay, cool. Hello from Oklahoma. Well, thank you. Daytona Beach. What's up, Bill? Ohio workshop. I'd love to do a workshop in Ohio. +1 for Arizona. Okay, we'll make it happen, guys. How come you never mention the lenses? Dude, I always talk about my lenses. What are you talking about? I always talk about how many people travel with you. Usually, it used to be a bigger crew, and I'm not doing big crews anymore. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. If you guys really want to know, about some of this stuff, I used to do bigger crews, and it's just it can be a headache. It can be a headache. You know, when you have this life and you go from being a full-time wedding photographer, and then you turn around and you are flying around the world and doing all that stuff, there's some growing pains. There's some real growing pains associated with that. And I'm learning as I'm doing this. In some ways, you know, I put so much out on social media and Facebook and YouTube and wherever else. I feel like I'm learning and making mistakes and growing in front of the public eye, and I'm very grateful for that. that you guys make this stuff possible. But just understand that, you know, I just put out content and I hope you guys like it. How do you deal with bad reviews on Yelp? Yelp is a scam of epic proportions. So the best way to handle something like Yelp is to put out a ton of positive comments, because when you're somebody in the public eye, people can just make up lies about you, and they do. And then you just have to deal with it. Just have to deal with it. Would you ever do another YouTube show with other YouTubers? Sure, why not? I just got the A9, and which one recommend I do the 35 millimeter? I hear you. Thank you. I'm trying to reach you guys. Are saying, do you ever use Sigma lenses? I don't. Well, that's not true. I have a Sigma Art 20 millimeter 1.4. It's a very nice lens. And I use some of the Sigma E-mount, the crop sensor lenses, and they were okay. But how do you decide what videos to make? I try to listen to you guys. I really do. Believe me, I'll sit there and say, okay, I don't want to release another Rhodolite video or another flash video or another. I try to really think about what's beneficial to you guys and what you guys would like to watch. So, you know, sometimes it's just a matter of what I'm able to get out quickly versus what I think you guys want to see, versus, you know, if I did some crazy shoot that I want to put out, versus if something is more time sensitive, like when I go and shoot something like an inauguration or a historical event, I want to get it out as soon as I can. Guys, I love you to death, but I am not answering, nor will I ever answer questions about the models that I work with and their love lives, whether that's Kristen, Brenda, Maddie, Jade, Allie, whomever. I'm not going to hook you guys up with them, and I'm not going to answer questions about if they're connected with a boyfriend or a husband. The last thing I'm going to do is release thousands or hundreds of thousands of people on these ladies. They are all very well accomplished. They're beautiful, intelligent, and they can definitely weave their own way through their romantic endeavors. They do not need your help, and they do not certainly need mine. So just understand that, guys. So when it comes to hooking you guys up with the models that I shoot with, it's not happening. You know, somebody's asking, yeah, what time is it over here? Yeah, it's 2:15 in the morning. What's the worst part of traveling? What's the worst part of traveling? It's security. It's that kind of stuff. Today, the guys over at Charles de Gaulle in Paris, because we did a layover in Paris, man, they made me take every single camera, every single lens, everything out of my bags. That sucked. And I actually said to him, really, you've never seen a camera before? And so that's frustrating. Stuff like that. Missed flights, bags not getting delivered, that's the stuff that really sucks. Very sharp, yep. Favorite brand of fedora? I don't know. These are Stetsons, I can tell you that much. Waiting for a video on photographing different size models. Yes, I know. I know you guys are waiting. And Chris, I'm going to slap you. Always pushing the envelope with me. Well, travel luggage. We just bought new travel luggage. We bought Samsonite. I ruin it. It goes through about I go through my bags about every 3 or 4 months. I ruin bags. MC11, guys. Is the Neo better to buy over your first flash? Hands down. The Neo 2 is. Are you going to get back your Ray-Bans? I got to buy some new Ray-Bans. Hey, Jason, I bought a Minolta 85. Yeah, you know I have love for you. I know you do, and I owe you pictures. I know you used to work in hotels. What fear did you have to overcome the quit? I don't know. You just got to go for it. They are planning new TSA rules screwing photographers. Perfect. Perfect. Where can we find your discounts listed? Go to rhodolite.com/ or jasonlanier.com/rhodolite. What's the going rate for a model like Brenda or Maddie? Okay, so nice rings. Thank you. So for models, where do I find them? Typically, I'll find them online, Model Mayhem, stuff like that, where they apply. I'm not going to tell you what I pay them because that would be breaching their confidentiality, which I wouldn't do. But if I'm working with a model that I'm not paying for her travel and I'm flying her around the world and all that, then typically what we're doing is, it depends. It depends on the kind of work. You guys got to understand, I charge a lot of money to shoot. So if somebody wants a shot from me, the way that I work it is simple. I'm going to talk about this for a few minutes. So if you guys want to hold off on the questions related to other topics, you may want to hold off because I'll talk about this real quick. But the deal that I have with models is simple. I tell them, look, if you shoot something that I really want to shoot and I need to shoot, but you don't want to shoot it, then I'll pay you for it. How much would I pay you for it? It's typically, I don't know. It depends. It really depends, guys. It depends if they want images too. Because what I have found is the women that shoot with me, or men, but it's traditionally women, they want my images. So if they want the images, it'll be like $100, $200 to do a day shoot, and then they'll get images on top of that. Now a day shoot, I mean, how long do they actually shoot? It's like when I just shot Maddie for the Rotolite 2 video and the stuff that you see in Ireland. I mean, how much did we actually shoot time was, I don't know, 90 minutes, maybe, if that even. So understand that. The models that travel around with me also love the fact that I'm paying for their travel and I'm taking them around the world. So that's part of their deal too. I was your favorite artisan. Well, I hope I still am. A7R2, A7R2 for landscapes. No question about it. How do you find some guide people at Warzone? I don't know. That's a great question. Is the 2470 F4 worth it? No, it's not. What kind of computer do you use? I use a MacBook Pro. Are you going to get RX 0 or no? I don't know. I have to check. I don't know much about it. Why not hire a private jet for small trips? I guess when you guys buy like 200,000 more Neo 2s, I'll be able to start flying in private jets. Maybe if you guys have a hookup on private jets, you can hook me up for once. So, Jason is cheap. Stop playing. Hey, you know what? Warren Buffett still lives in the house that he grew up in, or he's had since the 50s. There's a man worth billions of dollars. So I tend to take lessons from people like that who, it's one thing to make money, but you gotta know how to keep your money, guys. Have you ever met David Bailey? I have not. I don't know who that is. Stay fresh. Farewell. Well, thank you. What do you think about the Canon 135? It's awesome. What's your net worth? $2. If you only had to be one lens, what would it be? Probably the 70-200 G Master. After the plane ride, who did you have dinner with? What plane ride? You'll have to tell me which plane ride. Hablas español? A veces. Solo a veces. Solo cuando quiero. Best way to get exposure? Come to one of my workshops. When you come to New York City next month, I like if you can shoot a big size girls photo shoot just for you. What's that chick who did that song? All about that bass. Maybe I'll shoot her. What's your nationality? Los Estados Unidos. I'm from the United States. You're awesome, man. Thank you. Safari, where is Santa Maria Guadalupe? No tengo idea. Neo 2 or EOS? Depends. If you want more portability, Neo 2. If you want more light, you do the EOS. Do you ever plan on doing a retouching video? Te queremos, Jason. Thank you. I do all my editing work on Patreon, guys. Go to patreon.com/JasonPhotography. That's where I do that. Did you learn Spanish from home? I had a Mexican girlfriend, novia, for 2 años, 2 years. Se llama Anita. And my dad was fluent in Spanish, so that's how I learned from those two. Saludos desde Arizona. Thank you. Can you please answer? I don't know what you asked, Floyd. I'm sorry. Have you taken a look at the Nikon D850 yet? I have not. Kenwood Jackson, favorite website to display photos? Oh, Squarespace. How did you find March or Riot? I don't know. 100mm 2.8 for portraits? Absolutely. Do you ever customize your camera? No, I don't, because that's only going to have applications if you're shooting in JPEG. Just JPEG. Well, I love you guys. I better go. Best transmitter for the Neo 2 is a Skyport. People have to understand to use the gear you need. Yes, it does change. With all the travel, Lightroom, genuine artisan, thank you. Get some sleep, I will, guys. Have you seen the new Joel movie? No, I don't even know what it is. Well, I love you guys. I gotta go. I gotta get in La Cama. And we'll answer more later. If you guys seem to enjoy this, and I have enjoyed spending the time with you. So thank you so much. Again, we're going to be in LA September 27th and 28th at Sammy's Camera. I'm also doing photo walks September 27th and 28th if you want to join for those. And that's a Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, September 29th, we're looking to do a workshop, not a workshop, a Fedora Nation party down at the beaches or something. Go crazy and have a good time, and just sit there and enjoy life. I think that would be great. So until next time, guys, keep shooting. Never give up on your dreams. Find out gear that works for you. And remember, you only have one chance to get it right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.